Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, back with some more bug fables, the everlasting Sapling, and advance warning, this episode is going to be another instance of us not really doing a huge amount of plot progression because there's a load of side sort of stuff that I want to deal with. First of all, there are some medals that I would like to pick up, and first of all, Triumph Buzz. It's like the Victory Buzz, but it does HP instead of TP. I very much want that. That's one of the ones I was alluding to when I said I want medal points for certain medals. And I really like how, here at least, when you say you want to see more of the stock, you just get a straight-up list of what's available, and there's a reason for that. As I've said before, I think, Life Stealer. This is the reward you would get if you beat Monsieur Scarlet on hard mode. During this Let's Play, I didn't, so it's here instead. And anyway, HP Plus is the other one that I was looking for here. So, this ties into something that I mentioned in editing. Artis, the Orchid Mantis who lives in the back of, well, I don't know if he lives here, but he works in the back of the Explorers Association. If you encounter a boss for the first time with the hard mode medal equipped and beat it, and then talk to Artis, he'll give you a medal as a reward. If you beat a boss for the first time without hard mode equipped, it doesn't matter if you go back and refight it with hard mode equipped in the BOSS boss rematch program. That doesn't matter. The medal has already been shifted into the caravan's inventory, so you can no longer... So, either earn it for the first time with hard mode and Artis, or if you don't earn it that way right away, then you have to buy it. There's no two ways about it. Now, Backsport we can remove and put Triumph Buzz on because this is something that I've been looking for, and I don't believe there's anything else that I want to add. So I'm going to put this onto V, and now we all have 12 HP, and everything's good and yummy. And there is more to come, but first of all, let's have a take a peek over here.
Give it back!
Ha, punk!
Elfie's mask! The leaf mask you stole!
Ugh, we put that in the vault long ago. Even if we didn't, we're not gonna give it back. Yeah, punk. What you gonna do about it, huh?
I'll beat you up. I'll really do it.
You're gonna fight us, punk? Gonna hit us with your shaking legs? You ain't getting that mask back, worm. Just forget about it.
I really can't do it. I'll never get back his mask like this. I'm gonna have to ask for help. And then off he toddles, looking not afraid at all because his walk cycle doesn't take into account that he's afraid. So, that's a cool thing, and that will absolutely be the focus of this episode. But first, I spy a little silhouetto of a mound in the distance, and in fact there's one in the next room as well. So, I could play a little game with you people, and yeah, not even lovely people, just you people, and say, pause the video now and guess what you think is in the mound. But the reason why I'm doing this here and now is we can get a couple of rather rare ingredients. First of all, dark cherries. Not fantastically useful to us as is, but still, you know, it's a rare ingredient, so you might as well get it while you're in the area, because of course, you know, we recently acquired the ability to hop across water with very little inconvenience. It's still inconvenient, but it's not as inconvenient as it could be. No, the real prize that we're looking for, Spud, is in here. It's on that little island there, so we can just sort of toddle over to it and have a fantastic time in so doing. And I suppose while we're here, I could check in at the pier just to verify that despite what I originally thought, you can still go to Metal Island at this point, but as I said, the door is closing on Metal Island quite quickly, so, you know, if you've not done the Card Masters yet, hurry up and do that. Anyway, Tangy Berry. These are extremely rare, and both that and the dark cherries we will have regular access to soon-ish, but not soon enough for my liking. So, the Tangy Berry specifically, we need for a quest, and it's a quest that we've had for quite some time. And that is something that I would like to address at some point, probably not in this episode, but, you know, at some point when we have time. Now, speaking of quests, of course, we saw Mun, or Moon, I'm not sure which way it's meant to be pronounced, but he has now formally canonized that the request is a request. So let's take the request and do our best. And I'm inclined towards Mun, because I know someone in real life whose surname is Mun, but that's with 2 N's, and even then, I'm not sure if it counts as Mun. Or perhaps it is Moon.
Who are you guys? Team Snakemouth, ready to work. Oh, you're explorers? You saw my post?
You could say that.
Could you tell us all that you know? Sure. Look, it's super simple. The bandits stole my friend's mask. They gotta be at their hideout, but I can't beat them alone. I need your backup.
Wait, you're going?
Yes, I can't run from this.
Do you have an explorer's permit?
No,
You should probably stay behind then.
I refuse. Besides, if they see me with you, they'll just think you're escorting me. Please, I can fight. I'm just really shy.
Such thirst for justice!
You can't seriously be falling for that.
Come with us, brave lad,
Oh,
but
boy.
stay behind our formation.
All right, let's go to their hideout then.
And with that, Mun joins the party. And, oh, I didn't realize we could see you without your face.
You're going to what? Mon, don't do anything rash over a mask.
Doing, 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 doing. It's really undermining the seriousness of the moment. But yes, that's the person that we're helping. But while we're here, sorry to have you crash our party, Mun, but we did also establish that Leaf has a family, and now that we know Leaf's tragic backstory, which was the whole focus of the last 2 episodes, I kind of want to cash that in, so... V, Kabu, Mun, I suppose. We've been thinking on the way here. Who are we? Who was I before I met Leaf? We don't know. It feels like, even if I'm not Leaf, I've become him. For better or for worse. If I threw out his memories and personality, these precious thoughts would get lost. Maybe I can't discard them even if I tried.
What do you want to do?
We want to meet our family, to apologize to Muse, to see Elizant again. I want the same things Leaf does.
Then do them. Carry on Leaf's will. At least, I believe that will be okay.
Yes, that's what we decided too. I'm not Leaf exactly, but we are still Leaf. Even though he got lost to time and fused with a cordyceps, we will live on as Leaf.
Yeah, glad you won't go missing on us. You're our friend, so this changes nothing.
We're going to go in. Not sure what'll happen.
Do we stay out here?
No, please, come with us. I want my family to meet my friends. Yeah, that's not going to be awkward at all. And also, Mun is also here, except, no, he's temporarily removed from the party because story scene.
Oh, explorers, what brings you to our house? Mom, it's Team Snakemouth. They saved us from the wasps.
Oh, wow, it's an honor. Yes, these are my friends, Kabu and V, and we are Leaf. It's nice to meet you.
A pleasure. Yep.
Young lad, you look quite a lot like father when I was a kid.
Really?
About that, that's why we're here. We think we're, one of your distant relatives. We've been looking for you for a long time.
What? Father, what is the meaning of this?
I have brothers, don't jump on me.
You're my uncle? Really? You're not lying?
It's something like that.
On my million ants.
I can't believe it. Sorry, we're just barging into your life. We'll be leaving now.
No, wait, it's a good surprise.
You've got to stay for dinner. Your friends too.
Ah, yeah, free food.
Forgive V, she has little tact. Is it really okay?
Of course, your family.
We're not completely sure. I don't know how, but I know it's true, don't worry.
Besides, you're the coolest explorer. My uncle's so cool.
Thank you. We'll stay then. Can moths sniff? Genuinely not sure.
Muse, with a Z. Your cooking is out of this world. It's been so good to meet you, but we've got a mission to go to. Oh, that's not an issue. Come back anytime.
You got to tell us more explorer stories.
And bring some souvenirs.
We will. Please, take care until then.
The food was super good, thank you.
Thank you very much for your hospitality. You'll always have a home here. Have safe travels, all right? How are you feeling, Leaf?
Thank you. We can never truly repay you.
Oh, it's whatevs.
Seeing you happy is ample reward.
We're truly fortunate to have met you back then. You saved us in more ways than one.
Come on, you're not the sappy type.
If something else troubles you, just come to us.
Same. Let's get a move on then. There's a lot to do. Through the bonding experience, the team can now use the frost bowling skill in battle.
Oh, and Mun is here as well, by the way. So, yeah, first of all, we can now come into this house whenever we feel like, and there's that back there, which I could swear is... Okay, first of all, bonking head on picture frame, apparently. This looks like an item. Can we take? It seems that we cannot take, so I don't know what the deal with that is, because I certainly recall when I played this game for the first time, I really adamantly wanted to get up there, and I don't remember why. But yes, so Leaf's request, the quest that we got ages ago, has now been completed, and our reward is another one of those combined team skills. By the way, okay, it hasn't happened yet, but after a while, Mun just sort of disappears from the party, but just rest assured that he is still there. So, yeah, there we go. He's not visible, but he is still with us. So, yes. Much like the frost drill run thing, I've already forgotten what it's called, but that we acquired recently, we have another team skill that the whole team uses, but at the cost of the whole team needing to be awake or, not defeated in order to use it. But that is a thing. Do I know you from somewhere? Probably not. Anyway. So, there is some more stuff I want to deal with here in Defiant Root, but one of those things is contingent on what we're about to do, so I guess we should just go straight into the bandits' hideout, because that's where we were going the whole dang time. And I feel like this is a good opportunity for me to properly showcase this door connects to just outside the treasure room, and I feel like the editing I did in the episode that we spent down here didn't really do that justice. It made sense in my head, but maybe not on screen. So there you go, that's how this all connects together. Anyway, we want to go into the treasure room because, well, that's where they keep stuff, and we were told, hey, come to the vault. And,
I hope you're ready to pay.
What? You followed us, punk? And he's got help with him.
Think you're scared because you're not alone? You're only brave when you pick on others. This is fair game.
Just shut up.
Are those the ones that fought the boss?
That's perfect. We'll beat these punks up and get a reward.
Your boss will be most disappointed in you, I'm sure.
You, sure about that one, Kabu?
Whatever, let's go. Hiya!
Because one is a so-called Kung Fu mantis. Now then, let's see. Mun does actually operate as a party member, sort of. You can't control him, but at the end of our attack turn, he will charge forward and do 1 point of damage, which means that, he's not going to do anything to enemies number 1 and 3 here, because they have 1 defense, so it nullifies the whole thing. Which basically means that Mun is far more hindrance than help, because if he attacks an enemy, he'll do no damage if they have even 1 defense, but that will still kick them out of being frozen if you freeze them, so it's not really worth it. We could try frost bowling. I don't think it's worth it, but I am curious to try it out in a low-stakes environment such as this, because these guys, after what we've been through, we don't have to. These guys are nothing compared to the stuff we've been dealing with. So, okay. Okay, and then... Okay, I was much too late on pressing the Z there, but that's... Okay, it's my first time using that attack, so... It wipes out everyone. Good to know. Can we then... Okay, that only did one. Lovely. But that's fine. As I said, it's a low-stakes situation, so now we have an idea for roughly how that works. So I'll just give you a thwack, perhaps, and then tickle you with freezables and 6. I don't think we can get Kabu to do 6 damage in one turn, so we'll take it on the chin. It's fine. I'm sure the frost bowling will come with practice, but it's not something we need to worry about anytime soon, I don't think. Well, let's just say it's not something we need to worry about for the time being. Anyway, we won the battle, so we get 2 HP back each, and 4 TP, and next to nothing in the terms of exploration points, because these guys are old news.
What are you doing?
Well, we did it! We beat him up! Yes, we couldn't have done it without you, brave lad.
Punk!
And we've got the flippers. No, it's the mask.
That was awesome! We did it! Yep. I'm gonna go tell Yofi I beat up all the bad guys. Wow! Thank you so much for playing my game.
Turning into Charles Martinet, apparently.
Oi, the reward! Do you really? Yes! This was a tough one!
If you really want one, guess you could go and ask him back in town. And you might think that that's what we should go and do right the dang now, but there is something else that I want to deal with while we're here. By the way, these guys fall to the Bug Me Not medal now, so that's how much of a nothing burger these guys are now. So that's cool and good. Anyway, where I want to go is conveniently the deepest depths of the place, so, you know, bear with while we make the trek over. But we're heading to the mess hall, which is a hall that is messy, and no one has ever made that joke before in the history of language ever, I'm sure. Now, I believe there's no way to get to where we're going apart from through the rafters, which is really annoying that the barricade is still there, but I believe the trigger for this is beating Astopheles. There's a guy here now.
Hey, time out. I'm not here to fight. I'm just a humble cook. Please don't disturb me. A bandit!
Chill, V. He doesn't seem to want to fight.
Indeed, we can't just go around hitting everyone.
Yep, don't really get anything from him. But there is this now. A squash, a berry native to somewhere that we've not been yet. So, similar... Falling, great. Similar to the dark cherries and the tangy berry, these are things that we will have access to, but we're going to need them sooner than we're going to have access to them. So hold on to this, because we'll need it. Anyway, I guess I'll meet you back in Defiant Root. Actually, I just remembered something. So, this right here, as you can tell by that monument there, this is the first room of the Lost Sands, like, the very first one we ever saw. So if you remember how we first got here, it's there. So, now that we can diggy hole, we can go under here and head over this way, and I don't believe we've been one room north of here yet. So, here's a whole thing. It looks like celery, but it's not celery. You can tell what it actually is, but I'm not going to address it because that would break the immersion. There's a big old hole here. That leads to the inside of Stream Mountain, which Team Slacker informed us of a while ago. We could go and do what's in there now. I don't want to just yet, but know that it is on my radar. Anyway, we have now completed the world of bridges that Alika promised us all those months ago in Estonia. So, that's how that all connects up, and anyway, yeah, see you in Defiant Root. And we're back. Now then, now that we're here, I want to take a quick look at our quest situation, because there's a couple of things we want to check in with. Lost books, obviously that's a long way off being done. This is a work in progress, we can't deal with any of these just yet. First of all, my specialty. This is what we need the tangy berry for, which, not addressing it right this second, but just be aware this is the quest that I'm holding on to it for, so that's what we need that for, and you can get them from golden seedlings. They occur rarely. We have 2 other ways of getting them regularly, and I'll address those as they become apparent. These requests, obviously that's a work in progress. Bandit hunt. This is the thing that we're here for. So let's head over to the blacksmithery, or the smithy, I think is what most people call that, but, you know, whatever. I'm not about to make a scene. Do you have things? Ah, you sell magic ice now. As I told you, this is how you can just buy them regularly now for 10 berries a pop. So be aware that that is a thing. Do you have a new... Okay, that'll be at the next chapter break, I suppose. Right, you then. You want to do villainy to the villains. You took my request, didn't you?
We did. Beat some bandits, is that it?
Yes, these blasted bandits. I will never forgive them. Please, I cannot go myself. I have my reasons. Besides, I'm not equipped for it.
Leave it to us. We will teach those evildoers a lesson.
You have my gratitude. I need you to defeat at least 20 of them. Any of them will do, be it the dragonflies, the crickets, the ladybugs, whatever. Just beat them up so they stop attacking the citizens of Defiant Root.
You got it. Just have our reward ready when we're back.
As long as they stop attacking us, you shall receive your reward. Notify me once you've beaten 20 of them. You've already done that. You've done it, haven't you? I can tell their foul deeds have become less frequent. Good job. So yep, you don't even have to take this request. The game starts tracking how many bandits you defeat from the moment you first create your save file. You don't have to talk to this guy and then beat 20. Nope, you can just beat 20 whenever and then be like, hey, we did the thing.
Justice has, in fact, been delivered.
If only I had more to give. Here's what I promised you. The freeze resistance medal. It's not for me. Once more, you'll have my gratitude. Now at least she can rest easy now.
No problem. Take care of yourself.
It'll be much easier now. Stay safe during your travels. Similar voice to Aristophanes that was not in any way intended. Now then. You. We have a thing that you were looking for, so I guess let's deal with that.
I can't believe it. My baby. My handmade, extremely high-quality silk. That's gotta be Carly. Excuse us, miss. Whatever could you want? Can't you see that I'm devastated?
We're here to help. You need not suffer any longer. Could you tell us what's happened?
Explorers. Please excuse me, I've been very on edge. I have ample reason to believe bandits have stolen my silk. Not any silk, yes. This one costs both time and many berries to manufacture. The bandits have really done a number on Defiant Root.
Leave it to us. You'll be able to craft again soon.
So dashing. Please return it before they ruin it.
You got it. Start getting that reward ready.
Oh, what great timing. Could it be you've retrieved my precious silk?
Yep, we've had it for a hot minute, and there's a reason why I've held off on giving it to you.
Ah, my baby. My handmade, extremely high-quality silk. It did feel incredible carrying it back here, and for a lot longer than that.
Shush! Leaf, don't tell her that we procrastinated. Miss Carly, did you truly create such an exquisite texture?
That's right. Silks and the wondrous items of fashion and leisure it can be woven into are my absolute passion.
They've got to be worth a fortune. No wonder it got stolen.
A fortune? Ah, you cannot put a price on a masterpiece. Though, I'll have you know my prices are very economical, darlings.
Uh-huh. This place is so cool, though. I've never seen this big wheel before.
Wait, do be very careful near that vase, my dear. It's a gift from a client very close to me.
Incredible. Your work touches the hearts of the wearer that strongly?
Shame we're not too much into fashion. I'm itching to get back to work, so please let me reward you for all you've done for this shop.
We get a law book. It looks like a law book.
And you all seem so absolutely exhausted, you poor things. Breathe this in, my darlings. It should soothe you and fix your wounds with ease.
Oh, thank you so much. Huh? The smoke,
V, watch out!
Sorry, the smoke made me really dizzy.
Ah! That vase was a one-of-a-kind design from... It's shattered, ruined, obliterated! Oh, this is the worst day of my life!
I'm sorry.
Sorry is not enough! It's time to show you the consequences of touching things that do not belong to you!
Stop it! I said I'm sorry!
What's this smoke? V, Leaf. Come hither, my dear beetle.
What is going on? My body? Ah! A surprise you could resist my charms, oh blue one. I digress. Come, my knight, let's give these two a proper thrashing.
Kabu, what do you think you're doing?
You're gonna betray us over this?
I can't control my body. A puppet on silken strings. Now, let's begin, shall we?
Yep. Boss fight with Kabu. And Carly as well. So, let's maybe take a peek at what's going on.
You're in big trouble, Kabu. I'm super mad. But I don't want to hurt you. I need to think of another way.
And Carly, because... Okay, I might as well just come right out and say it. These two have synergy as spy cards. You know how Zasp and Motheva both have an effect that is boosted when the other one is present? Yeah, Kabu and Carly have that too. Which is disappointing because if you type in Kabu onto YouTube or Google, the first suggestion is Kabu Bug Fables gay. You are ruining my headcanon with your pheromones, madam.
I'm sorry about the vase, but you're going too far. Give Kabu back. Maybe if I knock her around a bit, she'll stop dancing and start listening.
So yes, a couple of fun bits of trivia. First of all, you can wail on Kabu all you want. She's just going to revive him if he falls. So, much like with Motheva and Zasp, know who your target is and act accordingly. Secondly, Kabu will attack you in this battle, so be aware of that. But thirdly, this has been... Okay, we froze him. Cool. Sure, boost him if you like. He wasn't able to attack. But yes, actually I want to have Lee from the front for this. It doesn't matter what medals you have equipped. I mean, as you can see, Kabu's coming into the battle with 1 defense and 30 HP. Where is that when he's on our side? So, yeah, medals, etc. equipped to Kabu do not affect the stats of this battle. So, be aware of that. Also, can't do Frost Bowling because Kabu is not on our side. Can't do Frozen Drill because Kabu is not on our side. Now, there is another fun bit of trivia pertaining to this battle that's not relevant right now, but I will talk about it again when it becomes relevant. And... Okay, I was much too early on that. I've already forgotten how I started the sentence now. Thanks, Carly. But yeah. The reason why I put off this side quest isn't because I was intimidated by this boss necessarily. I mean, yes, it's a little bit off-putting to have to fight Best Boy, but... And hey, if you know the timings of your own dang attacks, you can use it against him, and I really should just... I should just use Frigid Coffin, that's the word. I put it off until now because there is additional relevance to this boss coming up. Okay, sure, toss a pebble. Okay, that, I believe he can still do even if you don't have pebble toss equipped, so that's the deal with that. Anyway, V, smash her out of the ice, smash her face with an iron. 10 HP. At this point, we might as well just be regular about it. It's fine. I be regular, bitches, as the saying goes. You stop that with your heavy strike. Okay, sure, give him all the boosts. Note, as I said, that Carly doesn't actually do any attacks of her own. Of her own. All she does is boost Kabu, and as long as you don't worry about Kabu, just focus on her and the battle's over before anything too egregious happens. Haha, 5 HP on the spot, and...
I yield.
And that just instantly, whoop, Kabu's done with. And he doesn't actually use his death animation in this battle, which is a weird oversight, but here we go. This was unnecessary. We could have replaced the vase.
Extremely unnecessary. Please don't control my body. I feel like this is something of a... I'm not going to cry homophobia, but I feel like this was a hate crime.
I'm sorry. That smoke made me dizzy. I couldn't help it.
All right, I apologize as well, my dears. It was quite uncouth of me to lose my temper. Let's put this behind us and water in the oasis, as it were. I'll see if Butomu can fix the vase.
Fine with us. We're too lazy to press charges.
I'll stay super far from the fixed one, I promise.
Despite the downward turn, we hope you make great things with that silk, Carly.
Oh, I assure you I can and will, my dear knight.
I am not interested in you like that, madam.
Please remove yourselves from my shop if you would be so kind. Enjoy the scenery, because I believe we can never come back in here ever again. Okay, when next this screen is reloaded, we can't come back in here. But yeah, so that's a whole thing. I think this is a good point to end the episode. So I have been, and will continue to be, Tessellating Hexagons, and in the next episode we'll, well, I suppose we'll get our reward from Mun, amongst other things. See you then for that.